The deposition of Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg playing in a New Mexico courtroom today as the high-profile case of New Mexico versus Meta moves forward. The state alleges Meta's platforms allow harmful content and exploitation to persist, putting children at risk. Reporter Peyton Spellacy was in that courtroom today as that deposition played out. She joins us live from Santa Fe.
Yeah, the central question in this case, Sasha, is not how much Meta does to protect children, but whether the company knowingly allows these dangerous conditions to continue on its platforms. Now, during the deposition, Zuckerberg was directly asked if he cared about child safety and if he thought it was important to him and his company. And he said, yes, of course.
Do you believe that Meta bears any responsibilities for these horrific crimes?
I think that our responsibility is to develop tools that can help identify people like this and prevent these things from happening.
Wording it carefully that the responsibility doesn't fully fall on Meta.
These are adversarial actors who are looking at ways to skirt our systems, and we will continue to try to improve them to do the best that we possibly can.
Adding that the nature of software is that there will always be issues.
I don't think that the standard for our platforms would be that you should assume that it will ever be perfect.
The testimony focused on Meta's use of end-to-end encryption.
Encryption basically makes it so that Meta does not see people's messages directly.
The only way Meta can access those messages is if a user reports them.
Meta should work as hard as it can, but not at the expense of encrypted messages, right?
Prosecutors imply that encryption can give bad actors a leg up, allowing harmful activity to happen out of sight. But Zuckerberg says that privacy is also important to users.
And our job is to build products that balance these things in appropriate ways. Safety is obviously extremely important. People also care a lot about privacy and security too.
Also in the deposition, Zuckerberg did say that Meta invests billions of dollars into safety features. Thousands of employees work on enforcement. However, not all of that is dedicated specifically to young users. In Santa Fe, I'm Peyton Spellacy, KOAT Action 7 News.